Good morning, students. So today I am going to take a demo topic class. I have chosen a topic of human values in literature. Okay, literature is we learn different languages. There are more different languages in India. Specifically in India, we don't have any specific national language like that, but we all have our own mother tongue. So what role does this literature plays in human values? That is what I am going to give you a short explanation about it. So what do you think about human values? What are all the human values? According to your perspective, what are all the human values you know? So for example, we should have kindness, loyalty, patriotism, responsibility, humane, and these are the human values. So today we are going to see what does literature gives us in human values. See, tell me now, according to you, which makes the person a great person? A success or a character? Yeah, obviously it should be a character, because success can bring money, fame, or a power, anything. But success tells a person what he achieves, but only the character tells who a person really is when no one is watching. See, that is what difference between a success and a character. See, history and literature repeatedly tells that a success without a character is very short-lived. Okay, so like we see, marks can make you successful, but only values make you respected. There is something, a discipline without discipline, without a proper discipline, whatever success you earn. So success without discipline is not going to get you any reward permanently. They are only for short-lived. It's going to be just a pleasure, but it doesn't give you any joy. There's a much difference between joy and pleasure. Okay, see, we should have the human values like honesty, compassion, sacrifice, responsibility, and courage. So literature reflects a real life. So you should use your character to show these values in action. And then while I'm taking this, I remember a lesson called a story called the Lost Lesson. In that story, a character called Franz realizes only the value of the mother tongue only when he is about to lose it. Students, tell me, why do we know the real value when we lost a thing? Have you ever thought about it? Because whenever it is available, we take it for granted. But when it is threatened or lost, we only know the real value of the values or the real values of what we have. Because loss teaches appreciation, but for late but very powerful. That is why we know the real values of the things or the real values of the person when we are about to lose it or when we lose it. Okay, so next, so this is the thing. See, in the story, the Franz realizes the importance of his mother tongue when it is taken away. See, from this story, we get to know that whatever the languages we learn, we should always have the patriotism or responsibility for our mother tongue. That is also in literatures we come across many stories whereas our grandmother shows love towards us. So in literature we learn love, about love, how should we treat others, how should we treat others with respect, how should we be polite, or everything that literature teaches us the human values from the stories, from the poem, and also from some prose too. And then yes, now it is a very important topic. How this literature, how this human values connect us to this real life. So in this world of competition and social media pressure, and where we are urge to get the fast success, literature reminds us to stay human, think ethically. Students, what is ethical? We should love our job. We should do our job in an ethical way. See, there are lots of ways to earn money, but there are some ways ethically that we should earn money. So in this fast success, nowadays people are urging to earn money in any ways, but not like that. For example, you might have watched in some movies, right? Whereas a thief earns a lot of money, but one who is honest wouldn't earn money. But is the thief is a good character or honest person is a good character? But at last, the rewards comes only to the honest person. Yeah, I remember on a famous advertisement, there will be one man who follows his daily routine. He goes to office, comes home, he's a single man, but he'll be consistent in his work. He itself doesn't have anything to eat, but I'm telling it from the first term. He comes out of the house, on the way to his office, he see a water flowing away and goes waste on the road. See what he do? He takes a flower pot and keep near the water flows. That flower pot it is not his job. Nothing is going to be rewarded for him. But even then, he does that. That flower pot, the plant was very dry and it lost its strength at most. So, but he just took the flower pot and kept in the place where the water flows so that the water doesn't go waste. The water gives food to the plant. And then again, when he walks away on his way, there was an old lady who was struggling to pull her van where she owns a small business. She was struggling. Every men and women were crossing that road, but that one particular man who went to help that lady to pull her van so that she could do her job. So, and then the third one is a mom and a daughter were the beggars. They were begging money onto the trespassers trespassers who are walking on the platform. No one, someone will donate, but somebody won't. But he is the person, he is the man who consistently donate a lot amount of money. But what the fact is, he doesn't have lot amount of money. He has only some amount of money, but the most part of it he donates for the girl for education. So that is the thing. And then at last, when he returns to home at night, he buys a dozen of bananas and hang it on the door of the entrance door where the old lady stays. That is the fourth thing he does. So he does this thing every day consistently. And then I missed it one thing. He gets a leg piece of chicken and a plain white rice, where a dog daily comes and stand in front of him, keeping his sad face that he would give his chicken leg piece. So what he do? He itself eats a plain rice with a single leg piece, even though he donates that leg piece to the dog every day. So this is the thing. This is the ethical character. This is his character. Nobody is going to get him an award. But why does he do this? One final day, that dry plant was grown with a very greeny leaves. That plant got its life back. But he didn't think. But when he saw that plant, his mind and heart felt that much happy. And also, he go and helps that lady who supports him and who waits for him. And he got one relation called grandmother by helping her. He got some people support. Not only money can support in all the places. People support is very, very important nowadays. He earned that grandmother support. And then third, the girl finally got into a school because of the money he donated. So what happiness we can get more than this donation? This is the third thing. And last, the dog follows him wherever he goes, wherever he comes. He safeguards his life because he donated a single leg piece of chicken. As a single action, whatever you do consistently can give you a lot of happiness, both mentally and physically. And at last, where he keeps hangouts a dozen of banana in the entrance door of the grandma. One day she called him inside her home and gave him a hug, and they were talking for a long time. So finally a single man got lot of relations because of his character. See, he didn't go. Whatever, hey, everyone running in their work, everyone has their work, everyone running here and there for money. But he's the man. But there are some people like that. We should be one of the people like that. While you are walking on the way, if you see a big stone or if you see a small thorn, please take that stone and put it aside. Please take that thorn and put it aside. So the others who come doesn't suffer because of it. These are the human values, students. So these are taught more in literature, more by the languages than by your science subjects or some other things. So thank you, children. I believe that my speech would bring some change in your lives, so that you should grow up with not only a successful person, but also a successful with a good character person. Thank you.